Okay, so now we're going to look at different cast on methods. All we need for this is some wool and a set of knitting needles. And on one of the needles we need our cast on loop. Okay, so the first method I'm going to show you is the one-handed one. So what we're going to do, we've unwound some wool nice and ready, big long loop of wool off our ball. Going to get our hand, wool come underneath my hand, around my thumb, around my finger, then the wool is in the middle of my hand there, and then what I'm going to do is just in my last two fingers just hold that really gently, and then the two fingers that are holding the thumb and the finger, the wool is by my knuckles. You can see the knot is on my needle. So I've got the two going palm up under here. So touch my palm, travel up with the needle, you see. I'm going up between the two there. Then I'm lifting that yarn, that wool, and then I'm coming over to my first finger. I'm going down, pointing it at my palm, and then I'm travelling down again. Did you see that? And then I'm pulling it. So around the two fingers, hold them tight, travel up, around. We're going to go around that stitch there next to our knuckle, then bring this out through this stitch here. And then when we pull it like magic, it makes the stitch. So around the thumb, around the finger, hold it steady. So we've got this loop around the fingers. We're going to go in, around, keeping our needle close to our knuckle because we want to make sure that we create the loop. Do that again. Up and round, creating the loop. Up, around that finger, creating the loop. Around, go up to the thumb, keeping it by that knuckle, bring it down, and then as we create the stitch, we let it go. Let's take that from the beginning again. Okay, so create a slip knot. There we go. Around the finger, around the thumb, holding it nice and steady. I like to have this coming out here, but you can have it down the bottom, it doesn't matter. Up through the middle. Keep it close to your knuckle there, bring it down, and there we go. You see, magic. Don't pull it too tight because we need to get our needle into these. So we're going to go travel up, travelling up, next to the knuckle, coming down, let go. Travel up to the needle, coming down. Do it again. So stitch around the thumb and the finger. I use that one to keep, but if you want to, you can use all three and keep it nice and loose. So you've got the wool coming out from underneath your fingers with your needle, travel up your thumb, peek it out the middle, there you go. Put it next to your knuckle of your middle finger, and then just literally just turning your needle around and do that again, turning your needle around, making sure that you can see that knot forming. You see, round the two, up through the middle, next to your knuckle, bring it down. Okay, try that one last. Look at that in a bit closer. around your thumb and forefinger. So you've got your V, triangle, in, through the middle, and you pull it, creates the stitch. Okay, so our second cast on method uses 2 knitting needles and our yarn again. So as before, to slip stitch or some kind of stitch to start with, but this time now we're going to knit on the stitches. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, I'm right-handed, so I'm holding my needle in my left hand. I'm going to be putting my needle through my loop, just giving that a little bit of a tug to make sure it's nice and secure. A nice cross position on my needles, and then I'm going to use my yarn. I'm going to go round the bottom needle, push out, pull out this right hand needle until I've got my stitch loop. Normally if I was knitting I would just pull this off this left needle, but I'm not. What I'm going to do is use this left needle and go back into that stitch. That gives me 2 stitches. So let's look at that again. My wool around that bottom stitch, okay, push that needle out as though I'm going to knit it, it's leaving me what I would normally pull off this needle here, but I'm not going to do that. Instead I'm going to use this needle and go through this loop here. There we go. So that would be 3 cast on stitches. Let's look at that again. So we're going to go in through the nearest stitch to the end of the needle. We're going to go in. We're going to go around the bottom needle, the empty needle. We're going to bring out our needle, and this yarn here is splitting it now. I'm going to come up, and this yarn now is on this needle. There you go. So when I bring this round, what I'm doing is I'm splitting this stitch here in half, and I'm going to use that yarn going round to make the new stitch. So go round, pulling my needle out, and I'm catching, this is the yarn that I've just wrapped around in between the 2 needles, and then I'm pulling that onto the new one. So let's have a look at that in a bit more detail. So here we are, oops, here we are with 5 stitches on our needle. Let's create another one. So I'm going to put our needle, our spare needle with nothing on it, into the nearest stitch to the end of the needle with the stitches on. We're then going to get our wool and wind it around that needle with nothing on it. We're going to pull out the needle with nothing on it and catch that wind on wool through the middle. And then we're going to use a needle with all the stitches on it and go through that loop that we've made there and let go. There we are, 6 stitches. Okay, so let's have a look at that again from the beginning. Okay, so we need the wool and 2 needles for this one. So we create our cast on loop. I use a slip one because I want it to be as tight as I possibly can to that needle without making it over tight, because I've still got to get this one in. So I'm going to be taking this needle into this loop on the needle, and I'm putting my needle with nothing on it behind, underneath, to make me cross. I'm going to take the wool, which is off the end of there, and wrap it around that bottom needle and bring it out in between the two needles. I'm then going to take this needle with nothing on it out and catching that stitch, bringing it down. So let's just look at that again. Taking it in to the loop, taking the wool around in the middle of the stitch, bringing it down, and you can see that stitch there. We're bringing our needle out through the middle, and then we're going to be putting our needle with the stitch on it through the loop, and that makes 2 stitches. Again, in this stitch nearest the end of the needle, around the bottom, catching that stitch and putting it on our needle. So look at that. Okay, and that gives a different kind of cast on, nice and neat edge. Okay, for our final cast on, we're going to be using a really neat edge cast on. So first of all, the same as the last stitch, we're going to use our cast on loop, our adjustable one. I'm right-handed, remember, so I'm going to put that in my left hand and put my needle through. The first stitch, the first cast on, is exactly the same as the last one. Needle in, needle with nothing on it, goes at the back and comes out at the angle. Wrap around the wool onto the empty needle, bring it through, and we're trying to catch that wrap as it comes through, and then we're going to put it on the needle with that first stitch on to create 2 stitches. Now this is where it changes. We've got these 2 stitches on there. Now instead of putting the needle through that first stitch, we're going to be putting it through the middle of those 2 stitches, like that. Can you see? Like a cross. And then we're going to get our wool, mind that tail, get our wool, take it around, and then bring it out in exactly the same way, and then put it onto our needle. I don't know if you can see that, it's a little bit of a chunkier cast on. You'll see more as we do more stitches. So the same, we're not going to take it through like we did before at the angle, we're going to take it through the middle of those 2 stitches. Can you see? The middle. Middle. So yeah, we're going to take our wool around and then we're going to knit that stitch and put it onto our needle. Same again, through the middle of that stitch and between those 2 stitches, stitch 3 and stitch 4, through the middle, so it makes a nice cross. It will be suspended on its own across because it's in between that stitch and that stitch. It's not through the loop, it's through the middle of the 2 stitches. Take your loop around and bring that loop out through the middle and then put it onto your needle. Do 1 more of those through the middle of the 2 stitches and onto the needle. So this is the last one. This is the second one. And this is the first one. Can you see the difference between the three? This one is a very, very slack, small cast on. Still be a nice edge, but it's not a tight edge. It's just a cast on. This one is the first knitted cast on, and that will give you a nice firm edge on there. But it will still have some give in it. Whereas this one is a very firm cast on, and it will give a nice edge to cardigans or the rib edge of jumpers, somewhere where you really want it to look nice and tight. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial.